Hello children, welcome to Lucid Study. So, welcome to 9th class also. So, first chapter as introduction in maths, that is nothing but your number system. So, till now you have learned different kinds of numbers in your earlier classes, right? So, in this class also we are going to find out some more numbers to be learned. So, why too late? Let us enter into the chapter. So, first of all, let us go for the number system. Till now, what kind of numbers you have learned? Let us recall them. So, first type of numbers you have learned about your natural numbers, right? So, if you observe natural numbers, it will have only one direction. Like, see, it will start from 1 and it will go endless towards its right. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the largest natural number? We can't say. We can go any number up to towards the right side, right? So, later they invented 0, then they add before 1. Okay. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also one direction only. From 0 you can start, you can go endlessly. Okay. So, these are whole numbers. So, natural numbers along with 0 are said to be your whole numbers. Okay. You know how to represent them on number line. So, simple 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that we will mark equal distances between any two of the numbers. Like this we will mark. Now in 8th class you have learned some kind of numbers, those are integers. What do you mean by integers? See, it is bidirectional. Bidirectional means after 0 you can move any number larger. After before 0 you can go very smaller number. Okay. So if you go in this direction, so if you are moving in this direction, this is increasing direction, right? So after 0 you are moving in this direction means it will be increasing direction. If you go in opposite direction from 0, this is the decreasing direction, right? So this will be increasing direction and this will be your decreasing direction, and 0 is your neutral. So 0 is neither positive nor negative. This we already know it. So after 0 if you go in this direction, all positive number. If you go beyond 0 this direction, it will be all negative numbers. All this introduction already we have done in 8th class. Now, how to represent these integers on number lines? We know that, okay. So, from suppose if I want to represent 8 on the number line, what you will do? You will draw a number line and you will divide this number line with equal distances and you will mark 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 in this direction and negative numbers in this direction. Where is 8? That you will locate on the number line. So, this is fine. Now, there is a necessity of some more numbers. What are those some more numbers? See, if I take any two integers, for example, I have taken 2 and 3. So, in between these two, are there any numbers exist in between them? Yes, they are existing. So, in between these two, we have some more numbers. We are going to learn about those numbers. So, in between any two integers, what are the numbers that are existing, that we are going to see now, right? So, what kind of numbers they will be existing? Let us see. For example, see 0 to 1, I want to find the numbers between them. What I will do is, I will make into 6 equal parts and I will mark them 1 by 6, 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 4 by 6, 6 by 6 like that. But in this way, you can find only few numbers, right? There are some more numbers. How many numbers are there in between 0 to 1? There are infinitely many numbers are there. Okay, all positive numbers only, but in between 0 to 1, how many numbers are exist? So, infinitely many numbers. What are those numbers called as? Those numbers are said to be your rational and irrational numbers. Okay, children. So, all these numbers together, like integers and rational, irrational numbers, all these together are said to be your real numbers. Okay, what do you mean by real numbers? Integers, rational numbers and irrational numbers all together are said to be your real numbers. Okay, I have used two new words here. What are those? One is rational numbers, the other one is irrational numbers. Okay, let us discuss them one by one quickly. Now, as I told you, we are going to discuss about rational numbers. What do you mean by rational numbers? So, rational numbers means the numbers which are in P by Q form. What form? They should be in the form of P by Q. Immediately you need to recall the fractions. Okay. So any number is in the form of P by Q, then they are said to be your rational number. Okay children. So the numbers which are in the form of P by Q are said to be your rational numbers. Okay, fine. So what are these PQ? Here two conditions it should be. One is denominator Q should not be 0, and another condition is P and Q should be are integers, and one more thing we need to be very careful is HCF of PQ should be 1. These are the three conditions it should follow. Okay, very important. So what do you mean by a rational number? Any number is in the form of P by Q is said to be your rational number. This is the simple definition. But there should be conditions. These conditions are very important. What is the first condition? The denominator should not be 0. This is the first condition. And the second condition, the numbers P, Q, whatever are there, they should be integers. This is the second condition. And the last condition, HCF of PQ should be 1. Okay, so HCF means already you know, highest common factor. What do you mean by that? HCF should be 1. Suppose if I have a P by Q form number, see 2 and 4, is this a rational number children? Yes or no? Yes, it's a rational number according to the definition. What is the definition? A number which is in the form of P by Q. See, P by Q, it is looking like a fraction form. So it is a rational number, but we need to check the conditions also, whether it is for satisfying all the three conditions. First condition, what is? Denominator should not be 0. Okay, this condition is pass. This condition is pass. Next, P, Q are integers. 2 and 4 are integers. This condition also pass. And the last condition you see, HCF of PQ should be 1. That means this should be in simplest form. Is that in simplest form? No, right? 2 by 4 you can cancel with 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are you can cancel. So this condition is failed. So this is not a rational number. When this will be a rational number? If you write this in simplest form, 2 ones are 2 twos are. So 1 by 2 is a rational number. Then what is 2 by 4? 2 by 4 is a fraction. Okay, fraction is different, rational number is different. 1 by 2 you can call it as a fraction, but 2 by 4 also is a fraction, but 2 by 4 is not a rational number. Okay, observe the difference, right children? So this is the simple definition of your rational numbers. Okay, already you have introduction about rational numbers in 8th class. Again we are introducing in deep. Okay children. Next one, see example 1. Let us discuss. See, are the following statements true or false? Give reasons for your answers. So first question, see, every whole number is a natural number. Is it true children? No, right? Because in whole numbers 0 will be included, whereas natural numbers 0 is not included. Okay, so that is why this statement, this first statement is false. What is the reason? 0 is not a natural number. Okay, I will use capital N for natural numbers. So 0 is not a natural number, but it is an whole number. So every whole number is a natural number, he is telling. 0 is not a natural number. Okay, second question, see, every integer is a rational number. Is it true children? Yes, it's true. So see, as I introduced our chapter here, if you observe, natural numbers will be smaller and whole numbers 0 will be added. Integers means all whole numbers and negative numbers will be added. And then rational numbers means all integers along with the P by Q format. All these are to be said to be your rational numbers. Okay, this is the biggest one. This is represented with the Q, integers represented with I, and whole numbers W, and natural numbers N. Right children? So this huge set of numbers contain all the numbers. Okay, in the rational numbers you have natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, all together. So according to that question, this is true, right? He is telling all integers are rational numbers. Is it true? Yes, all integers are rational numbers only. So here this is true. Okay, so true, every integer is an rational number. Next, every rational number is an integer. Is it true? No. If I take 1 by 10, is it a integer? 1 by 10 is a rational number but not integer, right? So all rational numbers are not integers. Okay, so this will be your false statement. Why this is false, that also we need to mention here. Why this is false? Because 1 by 10 is rational. You can give any example, 1 by 10 or 2 by 5, anything you can give. One I am giving, 1 by 10 is rational but not an integer, right children? So like this we can write the answers.